Today we'll be looking at a game that I am very addicted to right now. This game is called Crab Champions, and you can find it on Steam for only $10. Pretty cheap. So let's see if this game is actually good or not. This game is actually pretty simple. What you have to do is kill hordes of enemies that you see right now. And after you kill all the hordes of the enemies, you then get a chest which contains various perks which help you progress through the game. In each progression, you get to choose a next island you go to. And each island, depending on what it is, like that ×2 right there, will have a different challenge for you to do. Some challenges are easy while others are harder. It's up to you to decide what islands to go to. Now, after every arena you do, and clearing out all the hordes of the enemies, you then go on a horde run, which means there are no stopping all the enemies coming after you. You have to survive the time limit that is given to you. Now, with each stage and each biome, which there are biomes in this game, I'll get into that later, each biome, it makes it easier or difficult to avoid all these hordes of enemies. For instance, this island one is very easy. Go into the water, just make sure you clear out all the enemies and have a great time. Now, after you clear all of the stages beforehand, you are then transported into a shop area. This shop area has totems, health, and also other perks that you can buy. Now, depending on where you are in the game, these prices will go up. As you see in the top left, we have a crystal counter. Each enemy will drop crystals, which you then spend money to get more perks to get more powerful. Now, after every 10 islands, you are transported to a boss stage. After clearing the boss, you are then given 3 chests, 1 health, 1 epic, and 1 key chest. I'll get into keys later. Now, after you clear the boss stage, you are then going to be transported to a different biome. With the biomes, there are island, which is the one that you are transported immediately, then ice, then lava. Now, with each of these islands, there are different things that go along with it. For instance, the ice biome, there are ice crabs instead of normal crabs. And then with lava, there's actually just normal crabs. I'm sure they're going to update the game more, because again, this is a closed beta game, meaning there is going to be constant updates to this game, which is another reason why you should get this game. Now I'm going to go over what each chest island can give you. I'll get into it. So there is a damage chest, economy chest, speed chest, random chest, luck chest, upgrade chest, greed chest, and health chest, and crit chest. Those are all of the chests, and each chest will contain a perk that is in that category that will help you progress. So if you want to go for a damage build, then you need to go for the damage chest. If you want more health, you get what I'm going for. Back there on screen, you see an upgrade and a random. Now, back there, those are called totems. There are a lot of different totems. There is a loot totem, random totem, gamble totem, greed totem, gold totem, and fuse totem. Now, these totems can either be good, or they can just screw you over and mess you all your run up. Now, depending on what totem you get, there are going to be sacrifices to that. Just like greed perks, which is also another thing I'm going to get into. Greed perks are basically the overpowered things. They are a lot better than your average perks that you can buy at the shop. If you see a greed perk, get it. Though there are some bad greed perks out there. Because with every greed perk, there is a letdown, a negative, a con. And with that, you have to choose if you actually want that. Like, for instance, there's a brawler greed perk, which increases your melee chance, but in a game where there's a lot of enemies, do you really want to melee every single enemy, or do you want to shoot them? Here's another thing of what I'm talking about. Now we have the guns that you can choose from. There is a key totem, which will be shown soon, where you can spend your keys after defeating a boss to get more guns, and after you have all the guns, you can then get more perks to help you in the early stages. Now what we're looking at now is different skins you can use for your crab. Each skin has a challenge. Like for the silver example, you have to use the dual shotguns on nightmare mode to get that skin, and you have to beat the whole game. There are a bunch of skins and a bunch of fun things to do, so you're never bored. Now this next segment of the video is actually going to be me and my friends playing the game, so you can decide for yourself whether they get it or not. I also want to add real quick is that for some reason my audio was a bit quiet, mainly because I turned the game volume full blast, so I did my best to caption most of what I was saying, and so you guys can better understand me. That's it.
I should reload actually. Let's do skill flawless. It's a
Flawless
horde.
again,
Easy.
with no issues.
Easy horde. No issues other than my crippling addiction to goth mommies.
Our grenades.
They're a legendary early on card. Nothing's gonna be balanced.
They went boring.
Why didn't you warn me sooner before it took away all my health?
It's alright.
Well, like you saw it coming all the way over. You're like, you didn't want to say, "Hey, Will, something's from behind you."
Well,
Until after it shot at me.
yeah. Okay, I fell off the map. I'm so good at this game. I fell off the map.
Hello there.
Yeah, really. You think I help people? Who the hell do you think I am? Walter White?
Walter White never helped anyone.
He helped himself.
Actually, if I die like that,
You're just gonna make this incredibly fucking hard on me then?
well, I didn't
Instead of waiting for
die.
me at the end? Why'd you say if I die, then
Yeah,
die,
I know,
like that?
the timing was not good.
We really should have a higher damage by now, but we don't, which is awful. I mean, ready as I'll ever be. Bro doesn't want to let me rest. Oh, please don't die. If you die, this becomes incredibly difficult. King Skull's almost dead. Oh, we got him. Holy. I think that's the hardest one we've had yet.
Before we continue, is this a good game?
Yeah.
So there you have it. After seeing me and my friend play this game for God knows how long, we both really enjoy it, and we have made our friends buy this game and have fun with us. So it is a good game, which is what we're trying to say. This whole game is fun, and I can't wait to see what updates bring more to this game. I mean, it is in beta, like I said, so there's a lot more that is to come. And I really do hope that you guys will get this game as well. See ya.